Just copy the link. What's good, folks? To anybody who happens to catch this, this is Silent Mode, maker, artist, and Lego enthusiast. Just thought I would jump on a stream, get some minifigure building out of the way. And I'm going to put the invite link into the chat. Just there. I'm not going to bother pinning it just yet. But if anybody wants to jump on for whatever reason, hopefully to have a good conversation or whatever, there's the link. You can do so at your convenience. Right up until I decided I'm done tonight. How's it going, Hoarder? How you doing? Yeah, just literally decided to jump on a live stream right now and get these minifigures assembled. How's it going, Owen? There's Owen. There's Hoarder. And as Hoarder suggests, if you like what you see at 80 points tonight, hit that like button. Let's get the algorithm talking about the one and only Silent Mode. So I'm going to assemble these blue minifigures, again from AliExpress. And I just thought I'd pass the time tonight because, you know what, I can. I see there Alexandria. How you doing, Alexandria? We have Owen in the waiting room right now. I'll add him to the stream just a second. Excellent news, Hoarder. Good to see you back in action and good to hear that you're well or getting better. There is Alexandria's message right there. And right now we're going to bring in the man, Owen's Brick Studios.
Hello, how's it going?
Doing quite well, thank you. How are you doing?
I mean, from my private DMs, you can probably already tell how I'm doing.
Oh yes, I understand how you may be feeling right now, or how you are feeling right now. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining in.
You know what though?
Yeah.
I actually predicted you were going to go live.
You predict it?
Yeah, something internally told me you're going live.
I wonder what it could have been, because I didn't know I was going live until just a minute ago.
Yeah, maybe I had an ick that you were going live or something.
Perhaps it's ESP or something.
Yeah, something like that. Got silent mode in my mind. What can I say? Can't have too much silent mode on your mind, can you?
Oh well, I'm not sure about that. But
I know you're currently staring at my ceiling, but I'll soon fix that in a second.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Just have a hand stuck in one of these torsos. That's an occupational hazard, I guess. Hopefully I'm able to get it out.
Hey, how's it going, Hoarder? How's it going, Alexandria? Hope you're both doing well on this fine evening.
Yes, how's the rest of your day gone, apart from the stuff that you talked about?
Just the same, honestly, just knowing what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
It's all that's really on my mind currently.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Just trying to distract myself, which is the reason why I clicked the link.
Yeah, it's all good. What will you be doing on the stream?
Chilling out, talking, possibly doing a bit of sorting.
Okay.
Showing my rock monster mock I created a few minutes ago.
Well, you did a rock monster one. That's
yeah.
I guess it was inspired by the stream yesterday with Tristan, aka Carson's Bricks.
Yeah, you can say that. As well as obviously I built a caving system which I posted on what was it? It was on Brick Therapy and Never Talk for Lego's Discord server.
Yeah.
I inspired from the cave and I decided to make a rock monster to go with my alien niche collection.
Excellent.
which I'll probably be planning on posting in a few days.
All right. Yeah, today for me has been somewhat casual. I was out with a few people for lunch, and then most of the rest of what I did today was working on the website that I mentioned. So getting it to a basic stage at the moment, and then I'm going to be looking at making the design look a lot better, adding more functionality and everything. It's really excited about it, but it's got to be right before I announce it.
Yeah, I made a large mistake today.
Oh,
I had another Easter egg.
oh dear.
Yeah, I was telling the Avatar for Lego, and he said I should eat 1,000,000 of them. I said I couldn't even afford 1,000,000 basic eggs, never mind 1,000,000 Easter eggs.
Oh, Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Well, can you believe that they started selling Easter eggs right after Christmas?
Yeah, I can believe that actually, because I see Christmas decorations in August.
Oh, that early.
Yeah, they
My
start selling all
goodness.
the Christmas trees and things.
Wow. Well, as I probably said before, with my experience of working in retail, it's just one promotion after another.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's going to be about Mother's Day now that Valentine's Day is over.
hmm
But we still have Easter, and then we have the other religious festivals.
I can't wait. Sorry, I don't want Easter to be over.
No?
I'm really addicted to Easter eggs. I'll have to stock up on them.
I was pretty bad last year because the Easter eggs were less expensive back then.
Oh, I nearly paid £4.50 for an Easter egg.
Oh wow. Okay.
They've really went up in price.
They are more expensive this year. But I've only had one so far. Last year I was really, really bad with the Easter eggs because it was cheap chocolate.
Yeah, you'd think there's a shortage on chocolate.
Yeah, where we were told, or I heard that there was a shortage of cocoa at some point, and you'd never think it with the amount that's on the shelves.
Yeah, you really wouldn't. Like, obviously they've got every single kind of chocolate plus their own brand of chocolate,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Alexandra notes that chocolate has become so expensive. It actually has. But there was, from my perspective anyway, there was a point where it was relatively inexpensive.
Yeah, see, there's going to come a time and a date, right, for where you can no longer afford anything. Because that's already starting to become a thing for where people can't even afford
Yep.
chocolate or buying sweet stuff in general.
Yeah, the luxury items. And
Yeah,
we're being hit with a few different things. There's the sugar tax. Let's not forget the sugar tax, which has been
that's
extended
just
to.
a. I think that's just a conspiracy, honestly.
Well, I think the whole thing is really interesting
I do
because
as well, honestly, because it feels stretched, but there's
yeah,
also some truth to it.
there is. I'm not sure it's being addressed the right way though. I mean, because people say it's about tackling obesity and health issues. But if it really was about tackling obesity and health issues, then there'd be an effort to steer people toward healthier alternatives.
Yeah. So let me just quickly show this to everybody.
There's okay.
Got a rock monster here.
All right, looks a bit like a dog or a canine.
Yeah, I guess. You can stand it up, like as if it's ready to attack.
Yeah.
But the movements was inspired from the Warden from Minecraft.
Okay. I'm not
Um,
familiar with Minecraft.
yeah, the Warden. He's like a you could call him a rock monster if you chose to.
It's another form of rock monster.
Yeah, but this is actually inspired from a caving system I built also yesterday. Here it is, which is inspired from power miners, hence the
Oh
power
yes,
miners figure,
yeah.
which him alone is quite expensive, honestly.
Oh yes, you were in the process of listing minifigures for sale yesterday.
Yeah, until my account got suspended for suspicious activity.
Suspended.
Yeah, my eBay account got suspended apparently,
How,
according to
how,
the email.
how on earth did that happen?
Apparently, because I put something up for sale, 20 minutes later, saying there's suspicious activity.
That doesn't make any sense.
I can show you the email.
Well, I mean that's well, I don't know how you used your accounts previously, but it doesn't make any sense that after trying to sell something, your account got flagged for suspicious activity.
I know. The only thing I've really previously bought is Alien Conquest Lego set. And it is a verified account to say I'm 18 plus, so
Okay. Well, I have no idea what's going on there.
neither. I was quite surprised it even did that, honestly. I didn't set anything up wrong either. I was following a tutorial from YouTube how to list something on eBay.
Oh well, I obviously I don't know what this tutorial said, but maybe just maybe there was something in there that maybe have caused the issue.
See, it's very similar to Vinted. Um, I didn't see anything wrong, honestly. It just came up with how much you want to list it for. Do you want it up
Yeah.
for auction or do you want it up for long-term sale? Obviously, I
Okay.
pressed long-term sale.
How's it going, One Brick?
Hey, how's it going, Candy? Good to see you again.
Yeah, most of the items I sell on eBay, I'm going to call it, are what you call long-term sales. So I list them for a specific price for buy it now, and most of the time I let people make offers, but reasonable offers.
Yeah, of course, reasonable. Yeah, you don't want to be going full out 100, 200 pound sales.
Or no, but well, I also don't want to sell them for much less than they're worth.
Yeah, obviously, nobody's going to purchase something that's really expensive, but at the same time, you don't want everyone purchasing at a very cheap price.
Yeah, exactly, because it's very rare that I get that opportunity to buy something for much less than it's worth.
Yeah, unless your name's Owen Mountford, you get everything for a good price.
Well, you probably shouldn't dox yourself there.
I mean, it's on my social media page, my name and stuff, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not too bothered about that.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, definitely appreciate everybody joining in, especially at such short notice. I know that a few people have been streaming today. I know there was a small gathering with MC, aka Lego Therapy, and a couple of other people.
My camera's looking a lot better today for some reason.
Well, it's always looked pretty good.
I mean, you can see it more. It's not zoomed in as much, zoomed out as much.
Okay. Is it in the same position as before?
No, I've changed the position, but it's not any
Okay.
closer than it usually is.
All right.
Perhaps it's because they're in a portrait landscape format.
Oh yeah, your camera's on landscape mode right now.
Does it look messy or is it alright?
No, it looks fine to me. See, I noticed as well, seeing that I'm assembling these minifigures, some people have been having a bit of fun with some recent shorts that I put up, basically asking them to identify the Lego version versus the non-Lego version of the minifigures.
Yeah, honestly, I saw a few of those. I could identify them straight away.
Or you could.
Yeah, the color shading. Yeah,
Yeah, there are slight differences in color.
and the plastic used on the hands.
Yeah. But yeah, to the untrained person, they can be very convincing.
Yeah, 100%. Even though your purple figure was really easy because the arm was hanging off.
Ah,
If you have a look here, you can see the arm just
yes.
pops out of the joint.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Oh,
But
there you go.
yeah, I see it there. But yeah, I probably should have paid more attention to that.
Yeah, I mean, nobody really pays attention like that. They just bother about creating the content
Yeah.
because it's something they enjoy, you know?
Well, yeah, I did it hastily because I wanted to put it out, but I also just remember that it's all for fun, really.
Yeah, of course it is. It's a game, essentially.
Yeah. Now, I will say I did have a couple of trolls, so I'm guessing that they did quite well.
What, did you delete the messages or are they still there?
No, I tend not to delete messages. I even if I get a nasty comment on a video, I leave them up so that people can see that the person's being an idiot.
Oh, yes. I see. I found the video with the troll in it.
But honestly, if somebody has the energy to troll, then I must be doing something right, I think.
Looks like a 10-year-old.
Probably.
I've looked at his channel. Yeah, he looks about 10.
Well, they shouldn't be on social media, should they?
No, YouTube's 16 plus. They just recently brought out that rule.
Well, just put it down to failed parenting.
Yeah.
Maybe a poor choice of words there.
Yeah, very. But it's all
right. Let's get a better view of these minifigures because my hands are in the way.
You know what? You're absolutely right. It is bad parenting.
Well, I mean, I don't have any experience of parenting, but I just think in terms of, if YouTube has a 16 plus rule and a 10-year-old is able to use YouTube.
There's something going on there,
Yeah.
Obviously, the parent doesn't see anything wrong with it, not knowing that it's probably 16 plus for a channel. And they've obviously set it up for the child thinking it'll be fine.
Well, the number of times I've seen, I'm just going to say parents basically giving their kids a steady diet of YouTube. I don't think that helps particularly.
I mean, that's the same with anything, though, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Like, it's not normal, but it does happen a lot.
Oh yeah, well, I've seen it quite a lot.
Yeah, I've seen it with plenty other things than just YouTube. YouTube is, well, I'm actually grateful to say YouTube is one of them. Because exploitation isn't good.
Oh no.
Because that's classed as that sort of category, isn't it?
Well, it's interesting you use the word exploitation because I guess most people would think of certain really heinous things when they mention exploitation. But I also would suggest that deliberately targeting certain videos to kids especially if it's with the aim of having them do certain things or buy certain things. That's also exploitation.
Yeah, if it's done forcibly, of course it is.
Yeah.
But if it's accidentally advertised in the wrong direction, it's not classed as exploitation.
I don't think there's any real such thing as accidental advertising.
I mean, there is, but I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, Alex. I mean, I know Alexandria. She says she tries to leave a nice message. Um, I generally follow the guideline that if you don't have anything nice to say, I don't say it. Or if I don't have anything nice to say, I won't say it. I mean, I do make the occasional bad joke sometimes, but
Huh.
um, I realized a while ago that for somebody to leave a nasty comment or to engage in trolling or online bullying or something like that, they're obviously hurting. They obviously have something going on in their lives, or maybe they don't have a life at all. So, what more can I say? What could I possibly say to somebody or do to somebody in that position?
Nothing. You just have to wait for them to tell you what's going on if they do.
Well, that's not my business anyway. It's not really my business as to what's going on for them, but
Depends if you know them or not.
mm, yeah, I see your points.
I'm saying that because I've been there and done that while having mental health crisis.
I definitely understand what you mean.
But that's just my way of saying I'm struggling. I need help, you
Yeah.
know. But some people just do it because they're kids and attention seekers.
It's funny that you mentioned kids because there are definitely, let's say, not kids who do very similar things. Um, I suppose when it is an actual kid, it's a lot more understandable because it's more them lashing out, them trying to find themselves. When it's a non-kid, when it's somebody older, it's just I'd say for the most part, it's just something that's going on with them.
See what I mean, kid? I mean my age. I don't
Yeah.
mean any
Oh yeah, yeah,
older or younger.
yeah.
I mean
That's
my
what I mean.
age, you know?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Because obviously, kids are kids, they're inappropriate, they're immature. That's because they haven't been taught any different at that age.
Yeah, it's when you know better about something, that's when there's a real issue.
Yeah. Because honestly, I don't expect a 6-year-old, 7-year-old to be taught what's right and what's wrong at that age. I expect them to be taught how to have fun, how to play, how to,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
I think it's when you transition from between 7 or 8 years old is when you need to start being taught maturity. And I'm only saying that because that's the age I had to transfer between being a child to an adult, sort of.
so you had to learn fairly early.
Yeah, I had to adapt to my
Yeah,
environment.
yeah, understandable.
And I still have to, technically, because I'm still in that sort of situation, just got to deal with it.
Well, I've had to do a lot of adapting because I don't know if anybody else has had the experience, but growing up, I never really got answers to the nagging questions that I had about just about anything. It was always either dead silence or there were serious consequences if I happened to get something wrong.
I like the unintentional joke there, how you use the word silent.
Oh dear, that wasn't intentional at all.
Oh, was it intentional? You did it on
No, no,
purpose?
no, it wasn't.
All right.
Yeah, it was. Well, I don't know if you're old enough to remember the reference to the birds and the bees,
Oh
for
yeah, I know
example.
that.
but I never had that. I don't recall having that talk. There are a lot of things that I didn't know, and nobody would tell me. But if I happen to get something wrong regarding those things I didn't know about, then there were serious consequences. So all that just to say that I've constantly had to adapt. I've constantly had to figure things out.
Yeah. Can you just give me a second? I just need to go and grab some wipes for my
Sure,
desk.
no problem. Oops. Okay. Well, obviously, I know about 6-7, as Alexandra said. I don't know anything about chicken jockey.
Oh, chicken jockey. That's from the Minecraft movie.
Okay, I definitely don't know about that then.
Yeah. Obviously, you said before you don't know anything about Minecraft.
It's not something that I would, well, especially the movie. It's not something I want to actually watch.
Yeah,
But
I get it.
I think these memes in general, it's just people's way of trying to be cool, trying to be part of the cool crowds.
Yeah. Even though it comes across as mature to some of us.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'm just wiping my desk so it's ready for me to make the YouTube short with no dust on it. As well as it being daily
Yeah.
routine to clean things.
Yeah, it's actually good that you clean your build surface
Yeah, also stops the Lego from picking up any dust.
as much as you can. Yeah. Um, I was gonna say as well. I've seen some of these. I don't know if you watch any try not to laugh videos, compilation videos.
Oh yeah, I've seen a few.
Yeah. I mean, there are some really funny things there, or things that I find funny, but especially when you have these people doing pranks, they're not funny. Well, at
What's
least
that?
when you have these wannabe influencers and things doing pranks on people, practical jokes.
Yeah,
I generally don't find them funny because it's literally it's basically just lying to people. It's almost trying to get them in trouble.
it's
And
also it's also can be assault sometimes.
it could be.
Which is against the law.
How's it going, Randucci?
Hey, Randucci, been a while.
Yeah, I saw some of his was it Escape Simulator live stream earlier. It looks it looked quite fun actually. I don't know if I'd actually play it myself, but I actually enjoyed watching it.
Right, let's just let that dry, and then we can set things
Okay.
up the way they're supposed to be.
All right. What did you use to clean your surface?
Just antibacterial wipes,
Okay.
alcohol-free, bleach-free.
Yeah, Alexandria was on Randucci's stream as well. Did you almost find yourself shouting at the screen, trying to give suggestions on how to complete the puzzles? Because I almost did.
Yeah, and I've drove away from drinking energy drinks, as you're aware, so I'm drinking Powerade.
That is an energy drink.
No, it's a hydration drink with electrolytes.
Oh, okay.
Electrolytes is rock salt, essentially.
I've still got a few cans of watermelon Red Bull somewhere. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to finish them.
Yeah, I don't tend to drink Red Bull. I never really have drank Red Bull, I sometimes do occasionally when I was drinking energy drinks. I was
Yeah.
more of a relentless type of drinker.
Okay. Bigger cans, I guess.
Yeah. Or Sneak. Sneak is a cleaner energy drink using natural ingredients,
Mm.
as well as Huel A to Z vitamins, which includes caffeine.
Okay.
But it's still classed as a vitamin drink.
Hang on. Caffeine is classed as a vitamin.
Um,
Did you say?
no, it's not classed as a vitamin, but it includes caffeine.
Okay.
Caffeine is a brain stimulant. Helps to It helps to stay awake, essentially.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it doesn't work with me because of the amount I drink. That's why I said allegedly.
Yeah, I've recently given up coffee again because I started drinking some last week after going without coffee for 2 weeks, and sleep has been pretty difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, I've went through the withdrawal symptoms, but I end up with a headache for around 3 to 4 days if I don't have caffeine.
Yeah, that's got to be difficult.
Yeah, it's really difficult. It's the same with nicotine.
Yeah, well, I don't have any experience of nicotine, but I'd imagine it's going to be quite similar.
Yeah, it's as bad as quitting anything else.
Yeah,
As well as the nicotine withdrawal didn't agree with my mental health, so I decided just to keep it in my life because I've got worse problems to worry about, of
yeah.
course.
Well, if I mean, I'd imagine if it is something that you wanted to give up, then probably the best way to do so is gradually.
I think cold turkey is because if you do it gradually, um, you're still having it. You know,
Yeah,
that gradually could be continuing for years on end until you actually like, yeah, I'm going to chuck this away.
I guess it. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation.
And the person, of course, because um, if you've got a very stoic personality or stoic
Hmm.
personality, you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know what stoic means, it basically means self-control.
Well, I'd like to think that I have well, sufficient self control, but self control in certain areas.
Some people like that, like myself.
Hmm.
I guess I have got self-control to a certain degree.
Yeah, I think most people have a degree of self control.
You've probably seen it, yeah, drinking a Powerade instead of an energy drink. That's self-control, right?
Yeah, that's something. What are the Randucci asks, what are the minifigures for? Well, you probably missed it because I don't know if you've been watching or not, but with my newest creations, I intend to have instead of regular minifigures populating them, I intend to have these blank ones in different colors. So I got these third-party minifigures from AliExpress because getting actual Lego ones is quite expensive. And I think they're just as good as Lego ones.
You see, some figures are, you know.
Yeah, just as good as Lego.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Because they have more of a category for the figures, you know.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
have to stay in a certain guideline of saying, "Oh, we can't make this because such
well,
and such."
well, yeah. If, for example, if you wanted lots of soldiers, well, I guess specific kinds of soldiers, then you can find them fairly easily on AliExpress or, if you like, Temu.
Yeah, because like the Lego theme, Lego City only do police officers and the leader police officers, which in their case would be called a sergeant.
Yeah, pretty much.
But like Lego has all sorts of different riot team, army forces, and
Mm,
whatever you can name, as well as horror film figures as well.
yeah. As I said to somebody not so long ago, it's actually getting quite difficult to find, just regular everyday people minifigures.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday, weren't we?
I think, was it yesterday?
I think it was with the Tristan stream.
Yeah, that was yesterday. So that's why I initially got that bundle of minifigures initially from AliExpress. I wanted regular people, regular city people, just to see what was on offer. And there wasn't a single one in that collection.
Okay, so I would like your advice for this YouTube short.
Okay.
Should I include the Power Miners Rock Monster figure with this one? Or do you think that'd be too much?
I reckon you should.
Because it does look a bit strange next to it, but it might look different in a video.
I would say include it because it gives a point of reference.
Yeah.
People might not be familiar with Rock Raiders, but they may have seen the original figure somewhere, and then they would probably understand more what the new figure is meant to be of.
Yeah, also, I'm not going to lie, it's also going to help with views as well, because then I can class it as the Power Miners niche.
Yeah, that will help too.
Because Power Miners is actually bigger than any other space thing, except from Classic Space. Because people are after these sort of rock monsters because they're hard to get hold of. They're cheap, but they're hard to get hold of.
I guess there's not very many in circulation.
Cheap plastic, easy to crack. Yeah.
Ah.
It's like the old brown.
Wow.
The translucent colors are really delicate. I say cheap plastic, but it's not cheap plastic. It's just different plastic.
Yeah. Have you noticed that one thing people don't say anymore is cheap Chinese plastic?
Yeah, I have noticed that actually. You guys can see me make this YouTube short.
I mean, I always thought of it as a xenophobic comment, really, because people used to have a real issue with China, maybe for good reason. But now,
quality of the product, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess it was more to do with the quality of the products. But now, of course, people, regardless of what people think of China, they buy most of their products from there.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if Lego was actually manufactured in China.
Well, they have factories in China.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they would have factories, most countries, wouldn't they?
Yeah. But you'll notice that there wasn't so much of an issue with alternative brands and the popularity of alternative brands until Lego decided to start manufacturing in China.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would notice that. Yeah, because they become the inspirer, right? China becomes the inspirer, makes their own brand.
Yeah.
And then other countries start to copy China.
Well, basically, when Lego opened their Chinese factories, they essentially handed them the recipe.
Yeah, I mean, the recipe can be out there, but they can't copy the recipe and sell it.
Well, I'm not sure if they would sell it, but they would certainly use it for, well, something similar anyway for their own products. Hence how I was able to get these third-party minifigures.
Yeah, I mean, if I had the resources and the recipe, I wouldn't really, honestly, I wouldn't give a monkey's shit what other people want. I would just make myself an infinite collection. An infinite collection of translucent and normal pieces. You know?
Yeah, if it's for yourself, then I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah. I think anyone would if they were into Lego.
Well, I would certainly look to produce parts in colors that don't exist.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Lego colors that don't exist, that should exist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, like they shouldn't have got rid of all these rare translucent green pieces. Translucent neon green pieces. Because they would have been really useful for a lot of lights and stuff in the sets. You know, or things like a disco.
I will say I do like the newer translucent bright green.
Oh, I own too much of that. You mean these pieces?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually own 150 of those.
Not bad.
Yeah, I am selling them because bright green isn't really my sort of color. More of a translucent neon green.
All right.
Because when I previously bought them, before I even started Alien Mocks, I thought they were translucent neon green. But I was incorrect. It was only £15 from the Pabwall, which is alright.
I see you managed to grab a whole bunch of them while you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to Alexandria's point about cheap items, there was this whole thing. It started over here with Primark, I want to say, which is it's a clothing shop known for cheap clothes. And that was around the time when companies pretended at least to be concerned about, paying a living wage to the people who actually made those clothes. But now you got companies such as Shine and there's Temu and Wish.
Okay, I'm feeling quite. I don't know what's going wrong with me. I can't find my tripod.
You don't have your tripod.
Yeah, it's in here. I just don't know where it is. That's it's quite incredible how I don't know where I've put a tripod.
Well,
how do you lose a tripod in the same room that you're always in?
it's probably just misplaced somewhere.
Yeah, I feel it's behind the desk because I had to move the desk because the desk fell over.
How did this fall over?
Don't know. Frustration. It fell over in frustration.
Okay.
The desk got frustrated and chose to fall over. We can go with that.
Let's stick with that story.
What's that?
Let's stick with that story.
Yeah. I'm quite intrigued where I put it though.
Yeah, I think, to be absolutely honest, I think most people, they would actually take cheap products over quality. Because if people were really so concerned about the quality and cheap materials and things, they wouldn't be buying so much from companies known for low quality. And as I found out, the only real effective way to go cheap is if you know exactly what you're buying, if you know exactly what you're after.
I haven't found my tripod, but can you guess what I have found?
What did he find?
Rambo.
Hey. Hello, Rambo.
It's a friendly little creature. He just likes to be in my hands. He lets me hold him. To know he's not stressed, I can put him down. He walks.
All right.
He doesn't run. When they run, they're scared.
Yeah. It's actually quite startling when hamsters run.
Yeah, it is, because you can't catch them. Please
Yes.
don't toilet on my clean desk.
But again, it's very impressive that you've had him for so long.
Yeah. You've seen the size of him, though. He's big.
Yeah. Well, they grow quite quickly.
Yeah, bigger than the average sized rat, to be deadly honest with you. I know that because I've seen a few rats in my time. Yeah, I've seen a few rats in my time. And I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about the animal.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the animal.
Yeah, that's right. Just so people don't get confused. I also once had a pet mouse.
A pet mouse.
Yeah, I saw a mouse and I decided to keep it.
Oh, a wild mouse.
Yeah, I mean, it died shortly after.
Okay, I guess because it's wild.
Yeah, they actually die quicker, you know. Same with hamsters. In their wild, natural environment, they live a lot quicker. Sorry, they don't live quicker, they pass away quicker than they do
Oh,
trained and, you know, because they're always on edge in their natural environment because of predators like birds. They're desert animals, so you could say spiders, snakes. They would all eat hamsters, wouldn't they?
what? Spider would eat a hamster.
I mean, if it's a desert animal, yes,
Oh, right, yeah.
because they're deadly spiders.
Okay, yeah.
They're not like friendly house spiders.
Well, there's no such thing as a friendly spider.
No, spiders bigger than this rock monster. The sort of spider that you would run away from.
Right.
Even those that are not scared of spider, you would still run from them type of spiders.
Oh yeah. I find a roll of newspaper or a vacuum cleaner is the best way to be friendly with a spider.
Oh, I mean, if it's a house spider, I just let it out the door.
Well, if it's in the house, then I'd use the vacuum cleaner.
Or I can be evil and put it into another person's bedroom.
Oh dear.
But that's only when I'm feeling generous like that.
That's a pretty mean thing to do.
I don't recommend it. Especially if you want to sleep at night. I don't recommend it. You don't want to be hearing somebody screaming, do you?
Uh-uh.
Right. Let's see if it's behind here. Quite easily done. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, now I'm actually intrigued on where I put this tripod.
What's your phone on at the moment?
What percentage?
I mean the one that's being used for this live stream.
Oh, that's my stand-up tripod. Different to the YouTube Shorts tripod.
Okay.
Because I've got a flexi tripod and I've got one on its stand. And the one I'm looking for is the flexi one.
All right.
I've never used this sort of tripod for YouTube Shorts. I like to use my other one for YouTube Shorts, as I have more control over it. Because this tripod that my phone's in currently can stand higher than me.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure why you'd want a tripod that's taller than you.
No, it's like you can change the height, of course, but you can make it higher than you if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually not sure why somebody would want to do that, but
Yeah, it stands up about 7 foot tall. I don't know why you'd want it that high, but it does go that high.
I suppose if you happen to have a growth spurt, then that would come in handy.
Yeah, you grow an extra 2 pair of legs. Yeah, onto the ones you've got.
Well, you have been dealing with quite a few aliens, so that may be a possibility.
Yeah, Lego have came out with the two-armed figure things,
Yeah.
but they don't have the two-legged. Obviously, they've got 2 legs, but I mean 2 legs on one leg. Sort of
Um.
piece. See, this is the 2 arms, which is molded into another arm. Why can't they mold a leg into another leg?
I guess because then you'd have problems with putting those minifigures on plates.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, especially if both of the legs were not rotatable. Obviously, if it was molded into it, it wouldn't be able to be rotatable, would it?
Probably not. No.
No, I don't see Lego doing that. If I find my tripod, I'll give silent mode £500. Just a shame I can't find it, innit? No, I'm trying to tease the Matrix by saying I'm going to give you £500 and hoping to find it.
Trying to tempt fate, eh?
Well, I haven't taken it out the room, so it's clearly under something.
Well, you did say you moved the desk, so maybe it's behind the desk.
Oh, here it is. It's in the Lego box.
There you go.
Found it. Nice.
Now then, you can send out £500 to the PayPal address. No, I'm kidding.
I was going to do that anyway.
No.
What would you do if you woke up one morning and saw a bank transfer saying Owen donated so much?
What would I do? I'm not sure actually. I would probably put it into savings.
Well, that's good to hear. At least you won't tell me to take it back.
Well, I said put it into savings, but I would well, I'd like to think that I would send you a message, asking if you meant to do it.
I would like to know how someone can accidentally send somebody £500.
Oh, it can happen. It can definitely happen if for example your online banking is crap.
Oh yeah, like Lloyd's Bank. I've never been a fan of Lloyd's Bank.
Well, NatWest, or NatWaste as I call it, has been one of the worst experiences.
Yeah, I mean I'm with Halifax, so
okay, same family as Lloyd's, I think.
Sort of, but it's just better. They give you a pence interest so often. More than Lloyd's Bank would.
If that's
What's that?
If that's a penny interest, if that.
Oh, I get that quite often, honestly. I think it's because of the amount spent.
Well,
good credit score as well, I guess.
Cool.
I didn't mean that as a brag.
No, I know. I know.
You just need to know how to be in control of that sort of thing to gain stuff like that. It's quite easy to learn as well. You just got to talk to the bank about it. No sure they'll teach you. Or they just tell you how it works and you can just figure it out. That's how I did, honestly.
Well, that's another thing that I had to learn through trial and error.
Yeah, and I don't have a planned overdraft either, so I
Oh no.
spend and not replace.
Yeah, well, better for me to stay away from overdrafts and all that stuff.
Yeah, debt is the last thing anybody wants, but it can happen quite often if it's not
So
controlled that way.
very easy.
Yeah. Obviously, some months I may earn money, or sometimes I may not. But the bank can take more money from you if you're in debt.
Yep.
If you're like say -5 or if you're in proper debt, talking a few £100, you're up to creep that paddle there.
Indeed.
You know, you may receive a phone call from the bank.
I've had a few of those, unfortunately.
Yeah. Luckily, I've never had a phone call saying that I've overspent. Right. So,
You know what? I ought to have pinned the invite link that I posted at the start of the stream, but I'm too lazy to go into YouTube and do
what's that? Sorry.
it. So the invite link to this live stream,
hmm
I had posted it in the chat, but I didn't pin it. I was just saying that.
I think Alexandria can do that because she's mod.
Well, if she's still there, you have my permission to pin that comments.
Obviously, I'm not a moderator on your channel for good reasons, of course.
Yeah, I was just too lazy to go into YouTube and do it myself.
Yeah, I understand. I can be a lazy one too sometimes.
It's okay to be lazy some of the time.
Unless it doesn't include gaining a chocolate egg, I'm not interested.
All right, so which Easter eggs do you go for?
Mini eggs.
Oh yeah,
Or the chocolate
yeah.
orange, Terry's chocolate orange one, but they go for £8 each, and I don't fancy
Oh
purchasing a few of those. That's just more of a Easter time special sort of thing, you know.
yeah, I do like the mini eggs, but unfortunately, mini eggs are the cheap sugary chocolate.
It's not real chocolate, apparently.
No, it's mostly sugar.
Yeah, it's basically melted down sugar, so it's like
Yeah,
jelly, apparently, but made differently.
yeah, I can feel it on my teeth when I have them.
Yeah,
So I would prefer to make the move toward better quality chocolate, I'd say. So I think it's worth spending a bit more and not devouring it so quickly.
yeah. I mean, I'm a bit of I've got a dip when I start.
It's easy to.
Yeah. Oh my god, this looks so good with the translucent blue. I see this short going really far. You know,
Oh yeah,
the glow
yeah. With
is
the
glowing. It's not just reflecting; it's glowing.
I think the black background works very well with it.
Yeah, it's reflecting off the black as well, which
Nice.
so it's got the shadowing, which looks amazing, and the detail just looks so good at the angles. I'm going to put this up.
All right. So as well as the shorts, you should certainly take some still photos.
What do you mean, still photos?
Um, so you have the video and then you got individual photos of the model.
Oh, that's what I'm doing now. I take
Okay.
photos and transition it into a video.
Oh, I see. I see.
I'm just basically just doing my basic mock showcase, but it's not
All right.
basic. It's harder work than it seems. But because I do it all the time, it becomes easy.
You get into the what's it called? You get the momentum.
Yeah, the rhythm going for when you start
Rhythm.
doing it and you can't stop. See, this is quite easy to do as well because of the proportions. You know, so it's the same either side. It's not going to be the same because it's got rotatable joints.
Oh yeah.
because I'm having it so the head's tilted and the arms are slightly differently
Okay.
proportionated.
All right.
Word. If not, I've just created a new word.
Proportionated.
Yeah. Another word for angled. But I can't think of them sort of words on the spot. Surprised we haven't seen Mayo today.
He was online earlier, I believe. He was on Never Too Old stream.
Yeah, I saw him then, but I'm surprised he's not here because he usually like coming to your streams.
It might be a bit early for him.
Yeah, maybe. He may have just woke up as well.
Possibly.
Apps in the morning.
Well, I'm pretty sure he'll be doing a stream of some kinds at some points.
Yeah. Because honestly, I feel bad for the way I've treated him, JDP, and Britain Bricks, you know? I'm just trying to fix that issue.
Well, I think that's cool. And hopefully things will be worked out.
Yeah, because I know some people may see me as immature. But I'm generally not immature. I'm just struggling at times.
Well, you've had a few things to contend with.
Yeah, but it doesn't give me the right to go around calling people names and things like that. You know?
Well, no, we want to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah, and especially trolling people. It's not good.
I was thinking actually, mentioning that I wasn't at Bricktastic this year, and being reminded, I guess, that it was happening this weekend. I was going through very similar motions just today and yesterday as I was around this time last year, and that probably didn't help things very much. But it was just the idea of being around people who, in my opinion, aren't particularly great people.
Yeah, actually.
And being, pretty defensive, almost ready for something to happen.
Yeah, they're on edge. Fight or flight responses.
Yeah, exactly. But I realize the opposite is actually the truth. That most people won't want to come within my proximity for whatever reason.
I would. You seem like a generally really nice guy.
Well, you would, sure. I mean, I'm more referring to what I call the mainstream people in the mainstream part of the Lego hobby. I've been around those people for a lot longer, and many of them I don't associate with anymore.
Yeah, I understand that there is some people in this community I would 100% not want to socialize with.
But it's cool because, as Alexandria says, I have friends here.
Yeah, we're not going to like everyone, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
And they know I don't like them, so that's a good thing about it, so they know to leave me alone.
But at least among this group of people, there are actually decent people, I would say.
Yeah, they're all decent people.
There isn't anybody I would, let's say I wouldn't save.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone would know if you did feel that way.
Oh, yeah. Well, in actuality, I'll let you guys in on the little secrets. If there is anybody I have a particular issue with, you won't see me engaging with them at all. So you won't see me in the chats of their you won't see me in the chats of their live streams, for example. You won't see me addressing them or talking to them. I'll just, for the most part, leave them be.
Yeah, I've always been called, even since as a child, a fighter.
Yeah.
I'm not the sort of guy that can just let things go, which can be really bad.
It can be.
But it's caused by
Yeah.
complex PTSD. You don't know how to let go or process an issue.
All right. Phil and Bricks is here. How you doing, Phil and Bricks?
Hey, Phil and Bricks, hope you're doing well, mate.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
So let's just zoom this image in. Like that.
But yeah, I realize. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Would you like to see a sneak peek of the short before I post it?
Yeah, why not?
Or would you like to see it once it's posted?
We could have a sneak peek. Why not?
Sure. I just have to quickly fix the overlay, which is beautiful. But I think this looks fantastic. Good choice putting the Power Miners figure there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes well with the rock monster.
Well, they're cut from the same cloth, aren't they?
What do you mean?
I mean, they have a very similar color scheme, and they are basically the same theme.
Yeah, except mine was a mock, but yeah, I can see it as being the same thing. I'm surprised Power Miners didn't make an actual rock monster built figure instead of the molded figures. You know, obviously they've got the Crystal King, but that's, you know,
That's a bespoke
like
piece. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know too much about it, but perhaps it was before the time where large scale brick built figures were a thing.
Yeah. Like, you know how they've got the brick built horses or the brick built cows and things like that?
Yeah.
Like that, I mean. I know what I'm going to be purchasing though is the large molded Power Miners figures.
If you can get them.
Oh, I know I can get them. I know somebody that sells that type of thing as a specialty.
Okay.
I've found somebody on Bricklink. It's a German.
Okay.
Location. So it should take a week or two to get to my location.
All right. Go watch out for that postage, though.
Yeah. Honestly, once I start getting rolling with the figure selling,
yeah,
it should pay for things. If people purchase the figures, which they will, because it's a bundle. Everyone goes crazy for bundles.
They do tend to sell quite well.
I'm not predicting. I'm just,
yeah.
You know.
I think.
I've used the wrong template. That's not good. It's a good job I didn't do a sneak peek because it's the wrong template.
So I think I'll do a few more of these, not the entire batch of purple figures. And then I'll look to go to bed. Well, although I probably won't be going to bed. I'm a little bit addicted to coding right now.
I went through that stage at one point.
Yeah.
Being obsessed with the computer mechanics and coding. Website coding, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it can be pretty bad.
Yeah, where you want to just sit there and do that all day.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be such a problem if I didn't have to stare at the screen.
Yeah. It's dopamine shots, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
You get into this zone for where you just want to just non-stop do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like me with these niches I've got. I would like to stop these niches and try something else, but my body won't let me. It won't let me think.
Well, as I said before, though, my issue at the moment is that I put a lot into the things that I do, but I generally don't show the stuff that I do. So it ends up not being worth very much.
I understand that.
Yeah, see, this is why the arm was partially inside the minifigure, because for some reason these are a little bit more difficult to place.
Yeah, but is it quite loose connection when you move the arms, or is it quite tight?
At the moment, it's quite tight.
That's good. That's good. Just different color.
Yeah, this is purple.
Oh, that's purple. It looks like navy blue.
It's the lighting.
Yeah.
Hang on.
You're using like a white light, UV light.
No, this is just lighting in the room.
Oh, light bulb. All right.
Let me see if I just use my phone's torch. Okay, it still looks kind of blue, but it's definitely purple.
Yeah. Be more of a violet purple, though, isn't it?
Sorry. This is the equivalent of dark purple.
Oh, so it's darker than this.
That's the purple it's meant to be.
Oh yeah, just to say, this is a wolf warrior from Ninjago Dragon Rising.
Okay.
Comes with 2 claws, translucent red claws, which I do own somewhere. But
they're really going to town with the figures.
What's that?
They're really going to town with these figures.
I know. That's why I'm wanting to include so much with the figure when I sell it. Because they're practically the most trending thing on the market currently.
Oh yeah. Yep. So Phil Bricks asks how we are doing. How are you doing, Owen?
All right. Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just thought I'd pass some time online with assembling these minifigures.
How are you doing, Phil Bricks?
Yeah, how are you doing?
How's the ASMR videos going? I'll have to check a few of those out because I find them quite relaxing.
Yeah, Phil Bricks, I should say, is the ASMR goat.
Yeah. So, question is, what should I call the rock monster?
Oh.
Should I just go basic and say Lego Mock Showcase, Power Miners, GOD, Rock Monster?
Or do you mean what should he call the shorts? Or what should he call the actual
overlay?
monster?
Because usually with my overlays, I like to just name the object instead of giving it a name.
Okay.
Or should I improve and give it a name?
I don't know. It's probably better to leave it as generic for the time being.
I mean, I can't change the overlay if I chose to give him a name. But I could always do that with the next short. Or the short after short after that.
Yeah, I'd say if you don't have a specific name right now, just leave it as generic.
Yeah. I like the GOD sort of name, so I'll go with that. I just wish this would stop being awkward.
What's awkward?
Because I've got like 40 projects on CapCut. I'm trying to look for the right template that I've created.
You use CapCuts.
Yeah. For the editing, yeah.
Okay.
It's not any good. There's better ones to use.
I think one thing I think it's useful for is taking longer videos and making shorts from them, because it has that AI feature.
Oh, I don't use AI. Some people do. I'm not
Oh yeah.
a manual sort of guy.
If I knew how to use my specific style instead of the ones that it provides, which can be quite obnoxious, then I would use it more often.
I could help you with that.
Yeah,
I could tamper around with it and try and work it out and then teach you.
I'd appreciate that. Because there's one thing I had been thinking of doing is taking some of the longer videos and making shorts of them.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, it's just that I wanted to apply my branding to those videos.
Yeah. Okay, this is really not going my way. I don't know what I've done with it. That's a long form video that I'm probably going to delete from my CapCut. That's an intro, which I may use. It's not this one. I'm going to be here forever looking for all these, I think.
Alexandria is... Which set are you building now, Alexandria?
Ah, there we go. Nice. I found a template I can use. I'm just going to call it template so I remember what it is. Instead of just saying copy, copy, copy.
Oh, yeah.
Making copies of each project.
Until you forget the next time.
Yeah.
Okay, the Friends camper van set is what Alexandria is building.
The Friends camper van?
Yeah, that's what she says.
I don't think I've seen that set.
Gosh, I can't remember the last Friends set I've actually bought.
Oh, I just need to see something. Load up YouTube. I need to see one of my YouTube shorts. I need to see if it's got an end over.
The nice thing about the middle of nowhere.
I didn't want that on volume. Don't like adverts. Skip.
Okay, 42663.
What's that for?
That's the Friends camper van set. Just taking a look right now. Okay. It's interesting.
You know, it's actually made me realize how bad vaping is. For me in particular as a person. Because apparently I'm going through 1 bottle a day.
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. It could be the vape model itself burning through liquid like fuel on a car.
Yeah. You know what I find fascinating though? Whenever I see people vaping, they always look guilty.
What do you mean guilty?
So it's as if they, when they're inhaling, they always look as if they shouldn't be doing it, but they're doing it anyway.
I mean, it's just my normal, to be honest with you. I don't see it as guilt.
Well,
I should, but I don't, because it is quite something. It is something you should be guilty about.
Well, I think it's mostly that they do it where and when they know they shouldn't be.
Yeah. What I meant by my comment is it's one of those sort of things you feel a suspicion about because you don't want to do it, yet you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Not taking into account you've tried to quit, yet you can't.
Well, I don't know if most people who do it have any intention of quitting. I think it's something that they chose to get into for whatever reason. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's a story. It's not something, oh, I'm just going to take up vaping. I've done a lot more than just vape. Well, I'm actually lucky I'm still vaping and not doing something else.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I wanted to vape in the first place, to stop such and such from happening.
I have to admit, though, um, I've been kind of eager to go back to Amsterdam.
Yeah,
For-
I mean, that was a brilliant experience.
or specifically to go to one of the coffee shops, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course I know what you mean by that.
But I'm not,
I hear they do good coffee over there.
they actually do have very good coffee, but not nearly enough of it.
What, do they only give you half a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what it is, but they are very stingy with the coffee in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Sorry, if you don't mind me asking, are you bagging them, the figures?
Well, after I assemble them, I put them in a large Ziploc bag,
Yeah.
just for storage.
What are they used for?
What, the Ziploc bags?
No, I mean the figures.
The figures. Why? As I said, they're going to be decorating my future creations instead of regular minifigures.
Yeah, I look at those, I think of Ludo. You could make a Ludo game using those.
I'm pretty sure somebody has.
What, using those specific figures?
Not these specific ones, but they probably use the traditional colors, which would be red, yellow, green, and blue.
Ooh, an Alien Conquest Ludo game.
That could
No
work.
one would have done that.
That could certainly work.
Would I play it? Possibly.
Well, they
Get some
might.
custom parts, like for the dice. I mean, like 2x2 printed tiles. You know, like the dots for the numbers.
Yeah.
But that's easily fixed. Even using a pen to draw the dots on.
Well, however you can get the effects. You could just use regular tiles and a Sharpie marker, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be a lot cheaper than just purchasing a 3D, what do you call it? A UV printer or something.
Yeah.
Or a stamp.
Yeah.
Stamp.
Yeah, UV printing or pad printing. Especially if you're just trying the idea out, you want to go as inexpensive as possible.
Yeah, something that's only cost me a few pence.
Yeah. But there's a thought as well. The dice, the Lego dice, or the Lego die.
Oh, I've seen those, but they've got the cross parts on the tiles. I want just plain.
Okay.
You know.
If you really wanted to, I know that some places sell wooden dice.
Could even use just a normal plastic dice, couldn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get blank dice as well, whether they're wooden or plastic. And
Yeah.
you could just use that as the base.
See, the issue is if I was to play with somebody with wooden dice, I'd feel like putting a weight inside of it. It always lands on 6.
Oh, well,
when they're not looking, secretly change the dice.
Yeah, that's just cheating.
Yeah. Got to do what you got to do.
Well, I guess if you really want to win,
you got to do what you got to do to get where you want to be. If you've got to beat to win a game of Ludo, you can do that. Consider the same thing about my addictions about eating Easter eggs. You do what you got to do to get where you want to be.
Indeed.
Even if that includes eating half the store supply of Easter eggs.
Well, speaking of addictions, I was meant to visit one of the Lego stores today, but it started raining, so I thought it wasn't worth it.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. That the rain was horrible. I went to the shop to go and get myself a drink, which was the Powerade, and I felt as if I was having a shower.
A shower?
Yeah, it was quite hard
Ah,
on my body, very cold as well.
oh dear.
I didn't like it. Even though I was wearing a coat, I could still feel it trickling down my back. I'm like, ugh.
Oh dear. I've had that as well. Just being out for extended lengths of time and then feeling the wetness get inside my coat that's not particularly comfortable.
Yeah.
So Alexandra asked very briefly, can I 3D print? I'm going to assume you mean 3D print dice. It is possible. It definitely is possible to print dice, depending on how well you want them printed. You could use different technologies, different strategies.
If you 100% want it all to be symmetrical, it's not a free, it's not a printout sort of thing you'd want.
Yeah, exactly.
You want a machine sort of made dice.
Yeah, probably. If unless you had them professionally made, you'd probably want to go the workshop route, as in actually milling your own dice from materials.
Yeah. Unless Lego actually make the dots on the dice like a normal die would have.
Well, they actually do have 2x2 tiles with the dots.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to check it out. So let's just zoom in on this. Put it going up, just like so. Don't know why I made that sound so weird. I'll do that. Is go to effects, go to video effects, and put on Vignette. Oh, I'm giving away my secrets.
Oh,
I think the secrets to how I make my YouTube shorts.
well, I can't see what you're doing anyway.
Nah, I am thinking out loud.
Okay, just a couple more of these.
Just my brightness and stuff automatically going down. Highly frustrating.
Yeah, I don't have an example to hand, but many moons ago, I actually did attempt to create a dice using 3D printing.
Oh yeah. How did that go for it?
It actually turned out quite well.
Oh, that's good to hear. Brilliant. Sorry, I said that a bit loud.
What was brilliant?
I've sorted it out now.
Okay.
Short.
Okay.
Honestly, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the brown figure in Rock Raiders, the one.
Oh yes, that one. I'm pretty sure I had one of those somewhere.
Yeah, I used to have ones too as a small child. Because if you want to be specific,
Yeah,
I'm still a child in the eye of the law.
yeah, those figures fetch a pretty penny these days.
Yeah, I heard it. You know what? So did a lot of the figures I had. I had the Rainbow Batman figure.
Rainbow Batman.
Yeah, from the video game. It's quite exclusive. It's quite hard to get hold of. I had a lot of rare Ninjago figures. I had the first ever Moro figure from Ninjago.
Okay.
The one in the hood. He can fetch around between 80 to 100.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of Power Miners. I had a lot of Rock Raiders. I had a lot of what else did I have? I didn't have any Alien Conquest because I only recently just found out what that was. Even though I grew up in that era.
It's 2012 roughly.
Yeah. So any probably largely known themes around that era. Oh, I'm forgetting. I need to count all the pieces. I could just say anonymous and say or NA being lazy, or I could just count pieces. What do you think?
I don't know.
I like to put a piece count. It makes it look as if it's been more difficult. Nah,
I've got
it looks professional. I should do it. It's quite easy as well because they're quite easy joints to take off.
this one has spare legs.
Spare legs.
Yeah, they're probably missing from another figure though.
Oh, his 7-foot legs must have broken off. He stood that tall. His legs snapped in half.
No, I have noticed it with some of the other figures that some of them appear to have spare pieces, and then some of them are missing pieces.
Is that not a good thing? Having spare?
It is.
In
It
case
definitely
one
is. It is not good to have missing bits, though.
No. See, it all comes in joints. And the way I made it, it all comes in joints. We were talking about ball joints, so I decided to use ball joints as well as hinges for the feet.
Yeah. So you could have a monster with interchangeable limbs.
Yeah, that's actually quite a shout, actually. I could make different types of limbs for this figure, couldn't I? That would be cool. Maybe that can be a new video when I start creating long-form videos.
I may as well finish these, but it appears that these are actually spare legs.
Spare legs, I tell you, 7-foot bloke. Legs snapped in half. But he stood that tall. I wonder if that's possible, if somebody can stand that tall. Because the weight of the upper half is going to be a lot heavier than the legs, right?
Well, I think if somebody who's 7 feet tall would obviously have the proportions to be able to stand.
Yeah.
But if for example, you just tacked on another pair of legs to a regular figure like this, they'd probably have difficulty moving or even just standing.
I mean, a lot of people that are 7 foot or above have mobility issues.
Yeah, I've heard.
They have to be in wheelchairs and things because of the back. Or you end up what's called scoliosis, where your back is out of proportion.
Oh dear. Got to look after your back.
Yeah, your back's the most important thing in your body.
Oh yeah.
It is actually. It's more important than your arms and legs.
Well, yeah, I'd say the back is important, and also the nervous system is important.
Yeah. That includes keeping your arms and legs, preferably.
Yes. All right, I need both of those.
Yeah, I need both of those as well.
All right, one brick has to go. She has, I don't know, something else going on, but good to see you, one brick. Thanks for stopping by.
Good to see you, Candy. Hope to see you in your stream, if you're streaming tonight or this morning. It'll be tonight, essentially, for your central time.
That's at some point, I'm pretty sure tonight.
What's that, sorry?
At some point tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Night. Yeah, 6 hours before now. Evening, late evening. Because she tends to go live in the next 3 hours.
Okay.
Around 4 a.m. is when I tend to see the stream up and going live.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm very rarely up at that time, but if I am up, I will certainly pay a visit.
I'm going to be asking questions if you're awake. I don't want you taking after your old buddy Owen over here.
Well, it's not going to be particularly good if I stay up too late.
No, but I do understand if you do.
Yeah, I mean, I do definitely want to support people.
As well as it's obviously very difficult to go to sleep if you've got shit on your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the worst situation is wanting to sleep, knowing that you have to sleep, but not being able to.
Yeah. Right. That seems a bit too long to be writing Power Miners God Rock Monster. I really like the God, or I can just write God Monster. A crystal monster or something. Yeah, God Monster would sound good.
Okay.
How do you spell God? God, like the rock.
God. I think it's GEO D. I'm not sure after what comes after that.
I'm sure it's rock. Oh, okay. Geode.
Oh, geode.
Spelling, yeah. God. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Well, it's the same words. Yeah.
Yeah. Different location, different accent, different word term.
Not
I mean, we're
Geordie.
both southern, but you know, just different area, isn't it?
Yeah. Not a Geordie monster.
Oh, I'm not a Geordie. I'm not originally from Durham or Newcastle, because that's Newcastle, isn't it?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
call people from Sunderland a Mackham, call people from Durham a pit yacker, because they're obsessed with pit mining.
Okay. I've never heard those terms before.
Well known for pit mining. But I know quite a bit of people that like to brag they were a pit miner. Hey, 2 a.m. sounds a good time to be posting this short. No, actually, because I don't want that transition in waking up. I want around 6 a.m. I think. I'll have to see when I posted my last one. I'm sure it was 6 a.m. But if I post at 2 a.m., it should shut off around. That'll shut off around 3 p.m. tomorrow. It needs to be a tiny bit later. Say 3. Because between that 4 to 5 p.m. time is when it's going to spike.
All right, just 3 more of these figures.
I'm intentionally speaking out loud to try and help you.
I appreciate that.
As well as any other viewer that's watching.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm not selfish like that. I will help people that deserve the help.
I found this is actually quite addictive, so I had only planned, if I can speak correctly, to do 1 set of minifigures, and this is the 3rd one I've done.
That's all right. I know it's getting late and things, and
Yeah.
I know you said it was going to be your last one, but
I've got 2 more after this one.
yeah.
2 more minifigures, that is, not 2 more sets.
I really enjoy these late streams. Obviously, it's my normal time, isn't it?
Yeah, you used to go live at around this time.
Yeah, 12 a.m., wasn't it, I think?
Yeah. But I think this is, even if the subject matter is boring, if it's not something that's going to get 1 million views or whatever, I think this is good because it provides room for people to actually talk and engage.
Yeah, socializing, yeah. We
Yeah.
can do both. We can care about views while doing this.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever the numbers are is a bonus, I think, but just the idea of actually speaking to people and engaging, I think that's far more important.
Yeah, the views, it's just how you set up the video. It's simple, you know, it's the socializing, the friendship building.
Yeah,
That mean most. It's the views is just how you set up the video, honestly. It's nothing else. It's just how you set up the video. People
pretty
don't get
much.
millions of views because who they are. It's because the algorithm has seen the type of video it is and the way it's set up. That's why it's becoming top video, because it's the most viewed. 40
Well,
or 30% of that will be good people that they know, the creator knows.
hmm.
That's with my shorts anyway. I get new people all the time, but again, that's because of the way I put mine set up.
Yeah. Well, my recent shorts have attracted at least a couple of new people.
Yeah.
Whether or not they transition to watching my other stuff is another thing. But
You're talking about the trolls, or do you mean
well, in general, and
trolls are a bonus as well? If you're good at
they
ignoring
are they provide free marketing
they do, and promotion.
and
Because
promotion.
what does people in the stream bring? It brings more people
Yeah,
if they're a sociable person. I just didn't like the trolls I had because they were going too much of a troll. They're not just a troll. They were the adult trolls that are
okay.
very dangerous people if they mess with wrong.
Yeah, adult trolls are the worst.
They're also the hardest to get away from.
Oh yeah, 'cause they tend to do this really nasty thing called dogpiling.
What does that mean?
Dogpiling is basically when somebody sees that you have, for example, 10 dislikes or 10 nasty comments, and they decide, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add an 11th.
Sorry?
So when somebody sees that other people are trolling, and they decide that they're gonna troll as well,
Yes?
that's dogpiling.
Oh, so they feel encouraged to troll while there's another one now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, trolls attract trolls. Good viewers attract good viewers.
that's true.
Again, it's just all about how you set things up with your video or short or stream. Streams are more different to videos and shorts.
Yes.
Different category. Videos and shorts are very similar, but they're not the same. With shorts, you can put hashtags in the name, in the title to get views. With videos, you have to put them in the description.
That's mostly true, I'd say.
Yeah. Only 1 to 3. I recommend to use 3.
Well, yeah,
First
no.
would be the main niche, right? Which will be shorts or videos. The second one would be the subject, which would be Lego.
Mm-hmm.
The third would be what it is. In my case, Lego space. I'm not hiding that because you can see it. If you were to look on one of my shorts, you can see. Hashtag shorts, hashtag Lego space, or hashtag Lego mocks. It depends whether or not what I've built is a big niche in the community or not.
Yeah. I'd say in general, no more than 3 hashtags in the title, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, if you use more than 3, it looks desperate.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to using the, in quotes, right hashtags.
Yeah, because you're not going to get any more views. You'll just stay at the same view count every time you post. It creates a cycle of the same views, and it just peaks at a certain number and then doesn't get any higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
UK R Web B Help. Said my account name, says your account has been suspended because recent account activity has raised serious concerns. We've taken this precaution to protect our members and the eBay community. What have I been
Okay,
selling?
are you sure this isn't? Are you sure this is a genuine email and not some spammer?
Yeah, no, it won't let me get access to my eBay account.
Oh,
Due to the suspension, you won't be able to buy or sell or able to use your eBay account in any way. This includes using another existing account or registering a new account. Any outstanding selling fees will be due immediately. What do you mean due immediately?
basically they want their money.
All right. And any amounts that you haven't previously disputed will be charged to the billing method currently on file. Well, I don't owe any money, so you can shut up.
Well, I would get in contact with them and find out exactly why your account was suspended.
Yeah.
That's just me. But then, speaking of suspension, I'm gonna call it for this one. I have assembled about 90 minifigures in this stream.
90 figures.
Well, just slightly less than 90 because I did some earlier.
You've got to attach all your arms and hands and things, your poor
Yeah.
fingers.
Oh, they're okay.
Oh, they're still intact. That's
Oh,
all right.
it's this. Okay, my thumb is a little bit dirty. It's mainly these two fingers. Gonna have to wash my hands.
Is that from the figures?
Yeah.
Wow. What? So they're not cleaning the figures before they put them in the bags?
Well, they're gonna be a little bit dirty anyway. Especially if they're new.
Yeah. They're going to have the chemicals and stuff on them, aren't they?
Yeah. That's why I gotta go wash my hands right afterwards.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'm gonna thank everybody for listening in, for joining in, and of course, I want to thank my guest Owen for stopping by and providing some entertainment.
No problem. If you call it entertainment or I'm not going to say what that's called. Shit talking, essentially. But yeah.
Well, either way, it is greatly appreciated.
No problem. Great being here.
All right. Okay, so this has been Silent Mode, maker, artist, and Lego enthusiast. As always, encouraging you all to do your thing. And I'll see you next time.